We are live. Hello, guys. How are you guys doing? If anyone has already joined, because I don't think this is the case, but I want to test my new mic today and just see if, you know, it's gonna work out. Because I got a new mic. Right, let's see. Let me open the chat on my phone. That should work, right? Can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? For some reason it doesn't say I'm live on my phone, which is kind of weird. I don't know. But if you guys can hear me, then it's all good. Because we are gonna be probably on live for 30-40 minutes. I have a D&D session in 40 minutes, so this is the time I have to live stream for today. By the way, Noodles Rex, I don't care. Let me share the link on Discord. That usually helps to bring in some new people. Not new people in terms of new subscribers, but, you know, new viewers to the live stream. Let's see. At everyone. Posting the link. Testing my new mic. Is it too loud? I can kind of alter the gain of the mic if I change, you know, the mic settings here. I don't know which is the best setting, but I think this one is probably decent enough. So how are you guys doing? Tell me what's good. Tell me what's good. Is the mic sounding okay? Is my voice crisp and soft? Let me go back to the chat. Live streaming is difficult, isn't it? Your mic sounds good. Okay, that's good to know. Hey Joseph, Crafty, and Stancho. Is that how you say your name? Stancho? Not sure. Could be Stanko, depending on. It's good, but read my name out loud. You don't have your local dumbass. I mean, why wouldn't I have the balls? It's not that big of a deal, I suppose. But it's good to have you guys here for this live stream. It's not gonna be the longest live stream in the history of mankind, as I said before, but are you guys watching any anime this season? Because I am, actually. I started watching, what's the name of that? Oshinoko. It's really good, I have to say. I'm also watching the new season of Doctor Stone. Last night I watched a video about the dark side of the Wheel of Fire. Interesting. It certainly has a tinge of controversy to it. The dark side of the Wheel of Fire. That's an interesting sounding video, I suppose. I'm thinking about making a Danzo video. You know, I don't know if you guys know this, but my first ever video was a Danzo video. And I've never made a Danzo video after that one. Not talking about just him, at least. And I think it's time for a new Danzo video. As you can see in the display of the live stream, I like Danzo. How could you not get it? I mean, dumbass is not that bad of a word, to be honest. I don't think it would cut my ad revenue, and this channel isn't even monetized. Because I don't have enough watch time here. Um, I love you, Daigo. Please, more rewrites. I am working on the next rewrite episode. I am working on it. I'm having problems with the AI image generator, which kinda screws me over. What kind of Danzo video? You'll see. You'll see. It will be an interesting Danzo video. It will be very good. Revolvers. How about what if Danzo never exists? Why would you not want Danzo to exist? He's the best Naruto character, dude. You crazy? Are you crazy? Come on. So this is a passion project, basically. You mean the rewrites? Or the Danzo video? Because to be honest, the rewrites, they are tough because I work 20 times more for a rewrite video than to a normal video, and they get way fewer views, and with the time I spent making one rewrite video, I could make 10, or maybe 5 or 10, depending on how long the rewrite is, normal videos. So it's not the most financially smart thing to do, but I like the rewrites. Yo, Chris, have you ever planned on making what if short video series like what if Naruto was in Uchiha but not as basic as that? Like, I have to be honest, I don't like that type of what if video. Like, what if Naruto had the Rinnegan? What if Naruto was... I don't know, man. I like what ifs that are plausible. Something that could have actually happened in the story. Like, Naruto, he's never gonna be an Uchiha. Like, it doesn't matter how much you alter the story, this could never happen. If you check my what if videos, you'll see that they are much more grounded, and I find those much more interesting than just doing something really random with a character and saying, oh, what if this was the case? Bob, the mic is smooth. Thank you very much. It was a pretty expensive mic, so it's doing its job at least. It also I can just click you know, a touch button on the top of the mic and mute myself. Take a look. See, it's pretty cool. Me going into streams and saying make me mod, you have no have balls. I'm not gonna make you mod because I don't know how to do that, and second, I don't even use this channel that much. I think I may start... I'm gonna start live streaming on the main channel. I was just waiting for this mic to arrive. And now that I have a good mic, I can actually stream in the main channel. And then I'm gonna put clips of the live streams on this channel. I think that's the plan. At this point, there are two different ways to look at Obito's character. There is the Obito selfish analysis and the Obito selfless analysis. I don't see him being selfless. It's completely selfish. Neat, man. Thanks, Bob. Yeah, I'm gonna start streaming on the main channel. I mean, we have 8 people now, which is decent for this channel here that I barely use and that doesn't really have a lot of subs. Crazy Minity boy. Yo, dude. What's up? How are you doing, my friend? So, if my mic is sounding okay, I think the objective is good. It's cleared, though I'm gonna stream more, don't worry, guys. So, if Madara got Rin Rebirth before he was Neto Tensei, would he come back as an old man? That's an interesting question. If you go just, you know, from a purely, does it make sense standpoint? Probably, but the Rin Tensei is such an OP jutsu that you could probably say that the Rinnegan user can choose whether the person that's revived is going to come back old or young or on their prime or whatever. I think this is a pretty fair supposition to make. Please tell me you are going to rewrite Boruto. Yes, I am. It will take a while because, you know, I have to finish Naruto first, but I'm going to rewrite Boruto as well. What type of mic did you get? I got a HyperX mic. Aizen level IQ plan right there. I haven't seen Bleach, but I heard his plan is when, like, the plot twist. Favorite quote from Naruto. Don't misunderstand. This power is not your creation. Probably my favorite Naruto quote. There are so many good ones. This is the first one that came to my head. I could probably change my mind any day of the week. It's 6 a.m. in the morning here. Where are you from? Crazy Minity Boy. Your local dumbass. Alright, I'm out. Streams were mad boring. Okay, man. Where are you from? I am from planet Earth. Joseph, Daigo, how do you feel about fans that love Madara for wanting the infinite dreams, but also hate Obito for wanting the infinite dreams? They were different. I can see you enjoying one and enjoying the other depending on how you like characters. Just because they had the same goal, it doesn't mean their actual objectives and their philosophies were different. James Crocker. Also, why did Arena Rebirth put Madara in the Edo Tensei body instead of his own body? I made an entire video about that, actually. Not just about that, but about the Arena Tensei as a whole. If you check it on my main channel, just put it's like 5 videos ago or something. But essentially, plot convenience, because if Madara had revived where his body was, then he would have to come back to the battlefield, and it would just tank the pacing of the series. But you can also extrapolate that, oh well, the body he was technically inhabiting was there, so a real revived body formed where the Edo body was. So, I mean, it's not that big of a deal in my opinion. Boruto's garbage. Money Man. Yep, it is. My favorite quote of all time is, "Strike me down, Zeus." You don't have the what? I'm back. I pulled a May Fools on you. Okay. I am from Konoha. Me too. No, actually, I'm from the... what's the best place to live in the Naruto world? It's probably Konoha, to be honest. Daigo, do you think Madara's plan was dumb? I mean, I don't think so. If it wasn't for Zetsu, it would have worked. And Zetsu's just a retcon, so it technically worked. I mean, he cast the Infinite Tsukiyomi. And he was about to whoop Sasuke and Naruto's asses. So, there's that. But, of course, Zetsu and Kaguya arrived to ruin the series for us. Hey brother, genuine question. If you're put to rewrite the Boruto manga, how would you do it? Frankly, I'm considering your videos canon to Naruto if Kishimoto had more time. Thank you. Well, thank you for that. There's an interesting question, because there are 2 ways to go about it. You can go and essentially try to rewrite Boruto as is, aka you still keep the elements such as the Otsutsuki, the alien crap, all the bad stuff that it's kind of hard to write over because it's all bad. You can't really write something good if the foundation is rotten. I mean, just think about building a structure. You can do the best for the ceiling. You can make it beautiful with all types of golden and intricate, decoration. But if the foundation is rotten, the building is going to fall. So there's that. It's difficult. So there is this way of trying to rewrite Boruto with the intention of the author, of trying to make the same story but improving it. And there's also the other way to go about it and completely write a different story about different characters and different themes. So I think I'm actually going to do both. The main one's going to be a complete overhaul. That's going to be, the sequel to the Rewriting Naruto series, so it's going to use the continuity of the Rewriting Naruto series in my channel. But then I'm also going to make a video that I'm probably going to title Fixing Boruto or something like that, where I use the same story structure, characters, and elements from the Boruto manga and try to make them better. That one's not going to be a whole series, though. It's probably going to be much more bullet points and stuff like that. Daigo, is your main channel safe from copyright now? Yes, it is. Luckily, it is. And hopefully, it's going to stay like that. Because I'm not even using, image from just videos and stuff from the anime anymore, and that was the big problem. And if I do so, it's like 4 seconds or something. So it shouldn't be a problem, but hopefully I'm not gonna have to use this channel as a backup plan if my main channel goes down. That would be terrible. Are the Otsutsuki's even gonna be in your rewrite? No, they're not. Spoiler alert, they're not. Honest question, man. Do you think you can finish rewriting Shippuden? The arc's very long. I know it's very long. I mean, I never said I was gonna finish like by the end of this year or anything. It's gonna be a long series, but I'm gonna finish it. Don't worry. Quick idea: make Boruto have the Byakugan and make the setting of Naruto go more cyberpunk as it goes on, and making the shining lifestyle more obsolete, mirroring the life in Japan. I don't dislike the idea, but I don't think a cyberpunk aesthetic would fit Naruto, Naruto's story. Who's your favorite Jinchuriki that is not the main 3? Favorite Jinchuriki? Probably Roshi. He's cool. Daigo, do you think was the most nihilistic character in Naruto? Definitely Obito. Definitely Obito. He was like, I don't care anymore, I'm just gonna blow everything up. Not surprised. Yeah, you really shouldn't be very much surprised about that little spoiler that I just gave you. Yeah, the Otsutsukis are definitely... No, he said not in the main 3. I suppose the main 3... He referred to Gaara, B, and Naruto in the Jinchuriki list. And also Madara and Obito, but they're kind of a different category because they're Jinchuriki of the Ten Tails. So, from the 2nd Jinchuriki to the 7th, I think my favorite's Roshi. But they're all cool. The thing is, we don't get much stuff from them. I don't like Utakata very much, to be honest. I remember when I was watching Naruto for the first time in Naruto Shippuden, that is, in 2010. I remember the Pain arc was coming out in the anime. I didn't read the manga at that point yet. But I remember that these fillers began, the Utakata fillers began before the Pain arc, and they were unbearable. They were awful, man. Bro's roasting Code to Beto. I mean, I wasn't roasting him for saying he is a nihilistic person, because he definitely is, up until, Naruto talked no jutsu him. Is Kage gonna be like a legend in the rewrite series? No, Kage is not gonna exist, guys. Obviously not. Kage is a non-factor in the rewrites. The Otsutsuki's don't exist. Kage doesn't exist. Daigo, also, what gave you the idea to write Chivalk? It felt like listening to a radio drama, and frankly, you deserve a manga adaptation of your rewrite and Chivalk. I am not the writer of Chivalk. I am an assistant in the writing. I essentially edit for the guy that does that. But it's a really interesting radio drama, as you said. It's very good production value. But I came up with some of the ideas and beats in the story, characters, and also story elements, but I wasn't the main writer, if that makes sense. Daigo, do you agree with the Will of Fire philosophy? I agree in some parts. I do think it can be very naive from time to time. Kage is pretty. I mean, whatever. She isn't, though. She has that Rinne Sharingan on her forehead. It's really ugly. And she's whiter than, I don't know, man, a wall or something. It's weird. How much weaker did Kakashi get after losing the Sharingan? Very weaker, because he lost the Sharingan. A lot of people say that losing the Sharingan was a buff to Kakashi, which makes zero sense. If that was the case, Kakashi would have just yanked his Sharingan out when he was 13 years old. If the Sharingan made him weaker, he would have never used it. I want more backstory on Madara and how he's Sasuke's grandfather. Don't worry about that, Toby. Don't worry about that. You're definitely gonna get that. Madara's gonna be a big part of the rewrite. You're gonna see Madara awakening the Mangekyo Sharingan. You're gonna see a lot of stuff from him. Kage's boring, money man. Yeah, stop spamming that money man. Why? Kage's pretty. Kage's pretty. She isn't though. Like, she is not even mid for real, bro. She's low key. Low key, she's not even mid for real. Have you seen King of Lightning's video on why Kakashi sucks? No, I don't even know who that person is. Kakashi doesn't suck, what the hell? The Uchiha honestly should have tried to leave Konoha. It's difficult. Put yourself in their place. They lived there, it was their home, it was their, you know, the place where their clan founded the village. They wouldn't just go and leave. It's not as simple as that. Are you and Lightning Snow still friends? I think Lightning Snow stopped uploading. I haven't heard from him in a while, but nothing happened. I mean, we just kind of lost touch, I suppose. Maybe relocate the Uzushios... What? Since no one was using it. Oh, to the land of whirlpools? I mean, that'll be as good as essentially destroying them politically. That's essentially what the Leaf Village was trying to do in the Leaf Village itself when they were ousted from the village and they had to, live in their own suburb. But yeah, he made a Rise and Fall of Naruto video. I don't know who you're talking about. Bob, please tell me you're gonna give Madara an MS ability. Yes, I will. Don't worry about it. I think it's gonna be a pretty interesting ability. Pretty eerie as well. Konoha was just as much the Uchihas as it was all of the other clans and take over... What? Oh, the chat went up. I lost the chat. Sorry. Konoha was just as much as Uchihas as it was Senju's. That was made clear by Exactly. Exactly. They wouldn't just go away. And of course, this only happened because of the second Hokage. Worst Hokage ever. Daigo, how would you feel if Madara was like all for one and take over Obito's body? I don't think that would be good. No. No. I don't like that part of the My Hero Academia story. Old school Naruto YouTuber, back when Naruto was releasing chapters, his reaction to Kakashi getting the Mangekyo Sharingan was the funniest video I've ever seen. You mean the dual Mangekyo, or when he awakened it in the flashback? I still can't believe the Uchihas got killed by 2 teenagers. Itachi, man, he was powerful. Are you gonna buff Danzo in the rewrite to make him actually... He is Kage level. What are you talking about? He is the strongest Kage in the 5 Kage Summit. In the original. Danzo's no joke. Are you aware of Reddit and other YouTubers kind of hating on... Yeah, I am. I receive, videos. Oh, this guy's reacting to your videos. And yeah, whatever. Guess what you do what you want to do. I'm not going to react back or start an internet war because of it. Do you think that filler arc in Boruto... What? Do you think in that filler arc in Boruto Naruto could have argued with Boruto saying why he should have been grateful as a dad? I actually watched... Yeah, I assume you're talking about the time travel arc. I watched that arc. It's really bad. It doesn't really matter. Tobirama, one of the better Hokage for real. Nope. Can you do a butt on the Wheel of Fire? Show us the politicals. What do you mean, my political side? For the Naruto series? I don't know, a video about the Wheel of Fire could be interesting. But we'll have to see. We have to see, when Kakashi got the Susanoo, yeah, no, that was kind of pretty whack. But even if it was completely out of nowhere when Kakashi awakened the DMS, I still get goosebumps when, I read that panel when Obito says Kakashi of the Sharingan and he has both Sharingan awakened. That was a pretty cool panel, and it brings everything back from the entire story. Sarada's MS Awakening was so bad the Infinite Tsukiyomi ending isn't just a wish now, it's a necessity in order to even hope to keep the world intact. Zion with the truths! Yeah, it was really bad. Very, very bad. Why do you say he's the strongest? That's a hot take. I'm interested. I mean, just compare it to the rest. They wouldn't be able to beat Danzo in a fight. Izanagi, man. Izanagi is too broken. He is immortal for 10 minutes. He had Shisui's eye. He had Hashirama cells. His wind style was pretty good. He had one of the best summonings in the entire series if you don't count for Tail Beasts. So it's a difficult fight against him. Sasuke struggled a lot, and we saw Sasuke in a lower level. His Mangekyo wasn't even that powerful in that stage of the story when he attacked the Five Kage Summit. He was going through them much easier than he went through Danzo. Boruto's garbage trash can, yes. Daigo, do you think people could use Obito almost beat Minato as proof that he is a weak Hokage? No, Obito got absolutely destroyed by Minato. He lost in like 15 seconds. No, Obito got stomped, dude. He didn't almost beat Minato. The fight lasted for like 10 seconds. If Madara had a kid, how powerful do you see them being? I'm talking EMS Madara. I mean, probably a powerful kid, right? We never know. Maybe he did have a kid. Maybe Hikaku had a kid. Boruto dad is really weak. How is that man Hokage? I know, right? I think they should make an entire story about Boruto's dad becoming a Hokage because that doesn't make sense. Honestly, Daigo shouldn't respond to people doing videos on him because he's just giving them attention. Exactly, yeah. I'm not gonna respond to those videos. I mean, the people making reactions on me have like 5,000 subs or something, so. Shisui's eye only really has usage... What? Shisui's eye only really has usage as a chakra boost. Kodomatsukami isn't really that useful in a full-on fight. Don't let the storm games fool you. Well, it does seem very weak when Danzo uses it in the 5 Kage Summit because Mifune is awakened just by everybody telling him, yeah, Mifune, you're under a genjutsu. But then, when Danzo's fighting against Sasuke, he's pretty sure he can beat quote-unquote Madara with it, so I wouldn't say it's weak. Hikaku's scared. Oh no, the Hikaku posting has begun. Hikaku Uchiha. I'm gonna make more videos about Hikaku. I just have to wait for my goddamn mid-journey to return. I don't know why they're not accepting my credit card. I wonder if you would put some larger focus on Hikaku in the rewrite. I'm still debating if I'm going to include Hikaku in the rewrite. I don't know if I should do that. On the one hand, he's become kind of like the poster child of the channel, so it would make sense. On the other hand, I would have to find a way to make it interesting, and I just, hey guys, look, it's Hikaku, he's in the rewrite. Hikaku's key every verse. Yes, Hikaku is powerful. 16 Naruto better than 30-year-old Naruto. Yeah, for sure. You know something I think would have been cool is if those who awakened the MS had their base fire turn blue since the quality of their chakra changed so much. I mean, blue fire's cool, but if everybody had it, it would get a little bit repetitive. I think there's a lot of other shows and mangas that do blue fire. I think Naruto has dark fire, which is even cooler, so keep it to the dark fire. Madarasu should have been more used during the series, especially when Sasuke gained flame control. It got, kind of nerfed in the end, but still, it should have been used more. Hikaku better be in the rewrites. We'll see. Daigo, I'm gonna be honest, my biggest problem with Boruto is just the fact he's such a Naruto clone fundamentally, and throughout the story having no stakes, taking Kawaki making the series from trash to meh. I wouldn't say he's a clone of Naruto. He's probably what Naruto would have been if he was raised with Minato and Kushina. So in that sense, you could say he's probably a clone of Naruto, but not in the same sense as him being the exact same character. But Boruto isn't an interesting character with weak motivations. Like, what's his core goal? Tell me. Of course, he wants to become like Sasuke, become the Shadow Hokage, but he's just like wandering around. Your shonen protagonist needs a clear motivation for the story to work better. It's kind of the staple of the shonen series. And even the other characters, they need clear motivations. And Sarada wants to become Hokage, but what does Mitsuki want? He wants to be Boruto's son. What? Okay. What does Kawaki want? He wants to protect Naruto. He does have a little bit more motivation. What does Ada want? She wants to bang Kawaki. That's everything she has going for her. So there's that. Where was I in the chat? Doesn't make sense to me how they were able to be highly relative to that Otsutsuki. Boruto scaling it doesn't make sense at all. Like, Hikaku Shippuden. Yes, this is gonna be the new name of the rewrite from now on. If not all of them, then maybe just Madara and Sasuke because they have Indra's special chakra. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Blue Fire. It could be interesting, but if you do too much of that, it just becomes regular fire at some point. I think the best Blue Fire show ever is definitely The Last Airbender. Azula was really cool. In your rewrite, are you gonna make story in the Hokage Kakashi era? He thinks Kakashi's gonna be Hokage in the rewrite. Danzo with the Susanoo would be dope, though. Did you rewrite the original fight between the reanimated Kage versus Hashirama? What? To make them more powerful? I don't remember. It was a while. Do you mean Hiruzen? I did change a couple things there. I did mention... I didn't, write the entire battle in length in that episode, but I did mention that they fight in the actual tuning exams arena instead of the roof of that thing that they were fighting, so that the arena is bigger and there were larger scale jutsus. Hiruzen was using more of his shadow clones and all of the lightning, earth style and all the shit he had. So it was different and they were more powerful, yes. Daigo, you could add Hikaku in a Madara flashback or Madara talking about him. This is one of the thoughts I had. He's gonna be in one of the flashbacks I have planned for Madara. Though he's not gonna be a crucial part of it because it's gonna be focused on Madara. But I also thought about another way to include him in as well in the rewrite. Though I have to tweak it out. It's gonna take a while because, of course, this is gonna be towards the end of the story. But I still have to tweak it out in my mind before anything concrete is decided. Danzo, Susanoo versus Sasuke's eyes. We didn't get to see Susanoo's fighting early on. We never really got to see a Susanoo fight, to be honest. Never. The best we got was when Sasuke was trying to reach out for Itachi with his ribcage arm Susanoo, and Itachi just blocked it with his ribcage arm Susanoo. Other than that, even when characters that both have access to the Susanoo fight against each other, they don't use the Susanoo against each other. When Sasuke fought against Madara, for instance, they never used Susanoo against each other, which is kind of a shame. A Susanoo fight would be cool, and it's definitely something you're going to see in the rewrites. In my opinion, Sarada would have been much more interesting as a protagonist. A girl raised as the daughter of one of the biggest former criminals, and yet she has the dream to become a Hokage. Oh, it appears you know the idea I have for my rewriting Boruto series. Tell me one single sequel that was better than the original Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. Kakashi's going to die in the rewrite, isn't he? I cannot confirm nor deny it. That laugh, bro, skull. I broke him, skull. Oh no. That means Naruto is becoming 6 Hokage or Tsunade stays. Yes, I meant Hiruzen. Yeah, you meant Hiruzen. Daigo, do you think Dabi or Shigaraki is the Obito of My Hero Academia? I don't know. Probably Shigaraki. No, probably Dabi. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that much about My Hero lore because I've only watched it once, the entire thing. But still. I've rewatched the best episodes, though. Because there's something really good. Another quick idea for at least Boruto's personality. Make him arrogant, but actually able to back it up. Think if Neji was more sarcastic, perhaps, but a completely softy towards Hima. I think that could have been more interesting, but authors are usually afraid of making their characters too unlikable. Something that I find pretty cowardly. Edo Tensei Hikaku, let's go! What do you think about kids becoming ninjas at such a young age when the whole point of the village system was that they wouldn't have to? This is the point. The village system failed. That's the point of the story, and that's why Sasuke wanted to revolutionize everything. Hashirama, even though his plan was really good, it didn't succeed completely. Sure, it dampened the entire Warring States period thing, but now there were bigger organizations fighting against each other. You know, entire countries fighting world wars. So, of course, the entire problem wasn't resolved. And that's why Naruto comes in and resolves it in the end. With Sasuke's help, to be honest. 16 or 17 should have been the graduation age with no exception. I would say 15. 15 is going to be the graduation age in my Boruto rewriting series. But you have the right thought. We never saw two Susanos fight yet. Finally, I'm here. Hey, Baron Cross Spartan. What's up? The Prince, 1835, Susanoo fight in the rewrite. Let's go. How did you feel about Sasuke wanting to be a Hokage? I mean, it wasn't a Hokage in the sense that Naruto was trying to be a Hokage. I really liked that. That was an interesting turn of events, in my opinion. It would have been more interesting if Naruto trained Sarada, just like Sasuke trained Boruto. It could have been interesting, but Naruto's the Hokage. He doesn't have time to train, a Genin. That's not really what Hokages do. And that's the problem. If you have Naruto locked as the Hokage, it's difficult to do a lot of stuff for him unless the village is under attack or something like that, because the Hokages don't really go on missions, do they? So will you make Naruto Hokage instead of Kakashi in the end? Makes more sense. You'll have to watch and see. Kiba wanting to be the Hokage is the best joke ever. It's an interesting joke, yes. I have to laugh at that joke. Oh crap, Daigo, just to know, do you think there's perhaps a Chinese-style continent in Naruto? Since Naruto's continent's based in Japan, I wouldn't say necessarily Chinese-inspired, but there are definitely other continents, like in the latest Sasuke, Retsuden, whatever. They were in... I'm not sure if that country is in the same continent, but it was very much inspired by the Middle East. The foreign country Sasuke was in, he found the Velociraptor and stuff. Daigo, do you think it's weird that no small villages joined Obito for the war? No, I think it's weird that they didn't join the alliance. Of course, you could make an argument that they could join Obito just out of spite for the big villages, but I think that was the point for the entire world to unite, and not just the 5 main villages and the samurai. Personally, I think the 4th Ninja War should have been actual ninja instead of Alliance of Zetsu clone. Realistically, I think quite a few ninja would have been attracted by Madara's plan. That is true. You do have a point there. But this wasn't the point of the story. The point of the story was to unite everyone. But if you think about it, living in the Matrix, essentially, having a perfect life, a lot of people would be swayed by it. Rogue villages joining Obito would be cool. Yeah, I get it. It could be cool, but then everything would get, messy, I would say. If you just have the Edo Tensei and the Zetsu, it's much easier to do things in the war itself, because then you can put the Edo Tenseis to fight against people that you in real life to build actual, big stakes. Oh, that person is fighting against his dad. That's cool, you know, it's powerful. That's the purpose of the Edo Tensei. And if other villages were in the mix, you know, in the enemy side, we don't care about those villages. You have to do fights about characters we care about. Do you have, or are you going to make a Discord? I have a Discord. Check out my main channel, you know, in the banner. When you go on the channel, there's the Discord button there. You can just push that button and join the Discord server. I feel you made Data a dog, Seven Tails. Yeah, he did. I mean, do you see it going any differently? If Data used C4, you know, there's nothing you can do about it. He has Discord. Yes, I do. Yes, there's a Discord. Daigo, I beg you to make Nagato give Naruto his Rinnegan after... No, this is too fanficky, man. You have to stop the Naruto Rinnegan stuff. It doesn't work. Naruto with dojutsu would be weird. Yeah, and it wouldn't fit with the themes, with the story itself, with Naruto's character. It wouldn't be good. You think a united world government like One Piece would be good for the world of Naruto? No, I don't know One Piece because I've never read it or watched it. But no, it wouldn't make sense for the world of Naruto because the 5 great villages and the 5 nations are so important for the geopolitics of everything. It wouldn't work at all. Now I'm thinking of Obito giving a speech to his rogue ninjas army, similar to Gaara giving his speech to the Alliance. Yeah, I kind of like that idea, to be honest. Pretty good idea, if you think about it, but still, I don't think it would be the, you know, the optimal way to do the war arc. Could be interesting, though. You could still have that with the other villages or even more people from the Leaf Village defecting to Madara's side. That would create some really high tension and entertaining fights. Yeah, but who would defect, though? Like from the Konoha 11, for instance. Or the Jonin Senseis, people that we know. People that we actually know. If you could make one of them defect or more, but it would kind of ruin the character if you're, you know, and I guess it's not what the story was really about. I've already changed Hinata enough for a lot of people to not like it, so I can't keep on doing those things. In your rewrite, you've made other villages not top 5 more interesting, so war between them would actually be interesting. Frankly, I can't wait to see your version of Hinata as a mother. Okay, I can't say anything. So Sasuke will keep his curse mark until a certain point in your rewrite, huh? Yes, he will. I hope you have Sasuke keep his curse mark. He will, don't worry. You clearly didn't like Kishi getting rid of it. Obito going to heaven with Rin was so weird. I agree. As a Hinata hater, I like Hinata in the rewrite, ironically. I thought what you did with Hinata was awesome. Don't be afraid of change. No, I also like what I did with her. That's why I did it. But I don't feel like it would fit the other characters in the Konoha 11, for example. Who doesn't like your Hinata? I love all of your changes. A lot of people don't like the Hinata, the new Hinata. But still, I think the majority of people like what I did, or are at least willing to give it a try. But I've read some comments of people saying I completely ruined Hinata and just can't watch the series anymore. What's up, Adrian? How are you guys doing? Yeah, it's 10. I'm late for my D&D session. I'll have to end the stream here, but it was nice talking to you guys, and I'm glad the mic is sounding good for you guys. I'm gonna start streaming on my main channel, so if you're not subscribed on my main channel, what the hell, just go. Also subscribe to this one, join my Discord server, follow me on Twitter, do all that kind of stuff. Watch my previous videos, go support the channel. And, well, thank you guys so much for following the stream here. Bye-bye.